If you've clicked on this video, you probably already know the beauty of fascia and why we need to train it. So this little workout is going to help you train each fascial line in our body separately and really effectively. I've been lifting weights for over 10 years now, and since I've started doing these fascia exercises literally only about 3 months ago, I've never noticed a change so big in such a short amount of time from any exercises I've ever done. So I'm actually really happy to share those with you. So all of these exercises are going to share the same tempo and breathing technique. So once you get it down, you'll be fine forever. And what that breathing technique is breathing out on the effort. So I'll show you with the first exercise we're going to do, and that's just getting into a lunge position, having a slight posterior tilt with our hips, and then we're just going to stretch forward and breathe out as we stretch. So it's always breathing out on the effort. And also with this fascia work, we're never holding a stretch for too long. We're coming in and out. All right, now we're going to do the next leg. I'll show you from this angle. So tucking that pelvis, stretching forwards, breathing out. All right, so that move was for the front line of fascia on our body. This move is going to be for the back line. So what we're going to do is a 3D good morning. So for this, we want a nice tall straight spine, slightly bent knees, and we're just going to go for a good morning move, but we're going to do it in 3 different directions. See, the fascia loves to move in different directions, which is normally what workout plans miss out, is moving your body in all different types of directions. So I'll just show you from the side. So we're just going nice long spine and just trying it in literally whatever direction you feel works best for you. You might find a spot that feels really tight or feels really good when you go into it, and you can even do a few more there if you feel like it. And just remember that breathing as we go on the effort, on the stretch, we're breathing out. All right, perfect. Now there's a line of fascia that basically runs from the inside of our legs up through our diaphragm into our tongue. And the way we're going to work that first off is have a nice wide stance, arms forward, and then we're just going to lunge into one leg and just stretch that off, and we'll do one side at a time. Remember that, breathe in. Good. One more. Again, trying to keep our spine nice and tall, moving from the pelvis, trying not to let our spine do the movement, keeping that aligned as well as possible. So next, we're going to do the side line of fascia. And how we're going to do this is a nice simple side bend to start. So for this, we can have slight bend in our knees, and we're just going to, again, trying to keep a nice tall spine, and we're stretching that side body off. Trying to keep our feet planted to the ground, getting 3 points of contact with the floor. That means ball of our foot, little ball of our foot and heel, 3 points of contact. Let's do the other side. Really trying to keep our spine as neutral and as aligned as possible. Now the sidelines are what give us space in our body. And I've noticed with everyone I've done these with, they're super tight. So this is a lovely stretch to do. One more. Nice. Right, so they're the 4 main lines that keep us upright. Now we're going to do our functional lines. All that means is that these lines are a bit more functional, so it's got like things like your glutes and your quads in them. They're going to help us with sort of functional exercises like running and lifting. So for this one, we're going to want to get into sort of like a golfer's stance. Sorry about the dog. So we're going to be in this stance, and then we're going to reach across our body, and again keeping those feet planted. And we're going to do this in multiple different directions. And again, if you find a direction that feels good and you feel like it's really doing something, stay there, do a few more there. But I'm just going to do them in multiple different directions. Again, keeping that breathing going. Couple more. All right, for this next one, we're going to want to be in a prone position, like so, and we're going to take our knee across our body and then stretch down, trying not to bend our arms or our back leg. This one can be quite intense and difficult, so if you are finding it difficult, just do 1 or 2. Again, if you can't keep that breathing slow and controlled and do the movement under control, then just ease off a little bit. You will get better at these movements over time. Good, 1 more on each side. Good, all right, back on our feet. So the next one we're gonna do is called a T-turn. So we're gonna have our feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Make sure to keep 3 points of contact on the foot that's working, on the leg that's working, and we're gonna keep about 80% of our weight on this leg, and we're just gonna pivot on this foot and turn, reach across. Again, this one's great for the arch of the foot, really stretching that in a lovely way. I do this one before squats, makes my squats feel amazing. Same on the other side. Good. Couple more. Trying to keep that spine as aligned as we can. All right, let's take a little rest there. So we're going to do 1 more for this. On hands and knees, you're going to want wide legs, and then we're just going to bring our hips forward to feel a bit of a stretch, and then arm comes up, We're opening out our chest. Again, taking your time. All right, well, hope you guys have enjoyed. It's a different style of exercise to your normal sort of gym workouts, but I love it. I mean, I've got a bit of a cold today. If I'd have gone in to do a gym workout, I'd have felt horrible afterwards, but that feels really nice.